terms.
Do you agree with Justice Scalia that in Lawrence v. Texas basically makes it impossible for the Supreme Court not to hold that gay marriage is permissible?
Well, I certainly do believe that Lawrence versus Texas's teaching and the methodology it follows does mean that any fair application of due process and equal protection doctrine should lead to the conclusion that it is unconstitutional to deprive same-sex couples of access to civil marriage. Yes.
So when they said we're not deciding that and Justice Scalia said don't believe it, you think he was right?
Actually, I believe that what Justice Scalia was right about is that Lawrence is a case that makes very clear how other courts need to address the question of marriage rights for same-sex couples. I think that the Lawrence majority certainly didn't reach the question and was careful to make clear that it wasn't. But I also think Lawrence is important for questions that have come up earlier about whether we're asking the court to define a new right to so-called same-sex marriage or to simply acknowledge that the right to marry, the well-settled fundamental right to marry, can't be defined so narrowly on group-based terms to exclude an historically excluded group. And in Lawrence, the court overruled Bowers versus Hardwick, which the Lawrence court said